Hello and thank you for joining us on ERi-TV. This is English News Broadcast live from the headquarters in Asmara at 10:30 p.m. The following are the top stories for this evening. Binyam Girmay wins Surf Coast Classic. Impressive participation in development initiatives. More than 70 dead in Mali gold mine collapse. Ghana sentenced 6 to death for coup attempt. Eritrean professional cyclist Binyam Girmay, a member of the Intermarché Wanted team, clinched victory at the Surf Coast Classic cycling competition held today, January 25th, in Australia. Covering a challenging distance of 158.6 kilometers, Binyam Girmay claimed the top spot, with Italian rider Elia Viviani from Team Ineos and Australian cyclist Carbon Strong of Team Israel Premier Tech finishing second and third, respectively. Binyam Girmay completed the race in an impressive time of 3 hours, 27 minutes and 40 seconds, maintaining an impressive speed of 45.8 kilometers per hour. Eritrean professional cyclist Nathanael Tesfatzion, representing Team Trek of the US, secured a commendable 6th place finish. Notably, during the 6-day competition held last week in Australia, Binyam Girmay consistently performed well in the 4 states, achieving placements of 2nd, 3rd, 4th and 8th, underscoring his remarkable competitiveness. During a meeting held on January 17th in Af'abat, it was reported that the public has shown commendable participation in various development programs. Mr. Ahmed Mohammed Noor, the administrator of the subzone, commended the active involvement of the community in the successful implementation of potable water projects within the subzone. He also applauded their contribution to the construction of microdams in the administrative areas of Mahdaf, Gidren and Shahasutur. Furthermore, Mr. Ahmed highlighted the residents' praiseworthy effort in constructing terraces and water diversion schemes aimed at enhancing agricultural production in the region. Mr. Ahmed mentioned that soft loans amounting to over 600,000 NAFA have been provided to 27 members of the National Association of Eritrean War Disabled Veterans. Additionally, 84,000 NAFA contributed by government employees in the subzone has been distributed to 14 families of martyrs. Mr. Ahmed outlined the priority task for 2024, including the completion of the microdam in Askak, installation of water pipeline in Af'abat, finalizing the construction of water distribution centers, conducting sustainable environment sanitation activities, developing a master plan for Af'abat town, and conducting feasibility studies for the construction of additional microdams. Training of trainers on administration and leadership was provided to 29 youth in the Tsarona subzone. The training was organized in cooperation with the National Union of Eritrean Youth and Students and the Ministry of Education in the subzone. The training included concepts of administration and leadership and was provided by knowledgeable persons. Mr. Seltane Gabrayonas, head of the pedagogy at the Education Office in the subzone, called on the trainees to transfer the training they received to fellow youth in their areas. Mr. Abraham Tesfamariam, head of the Union branch, in his part, indicating the significance of the training in the leadership development of the youth, said that similar training programs will be organized in near future. We'll be back with international news in a couple of seconds. Stay tuned. More than 70 people were killed after a tunnel collapsed at the Malian gold mining site last week, a local gold mining group leader and a local official told AFP yesterday. An official for gold miners in the southern western town of Kangaba told AFP that it started with a noise and there were over 200 gold miners in the field. The search is over now and 73 bodies were found of the incident on Friday. Mali's Ministry of Mines in the statement on Tuesday had announced the death of several miners but did not give precise figures. The government offered its deepest condolences to the grieving families and the Malian people. It also called on communities living near mining sites and gold miners to respect safety requirements and to work only with the perimeters dedicating to gold panning. Mali, which is among the world's poorest countries, is one of Africa's leading gold producers. Gold mining sites are regularly the scene of deadly landslides and authorities struggle to control artisanal mining of the metal. Mali produced 72.2 tons of gold in 2022 and the metal contributed 25% of the national budget, 75% of export, earning the 10% of GDP, according to the Ministers of Mines in March last year. 6 Ghanaians, including 3 soldiers, have been sentenced to death by hanging for their involvement in a coup plot 3 years ago. This was the first treason trial in Ghana since 1966, when post-independence leader Kwame Nkrumah was overthrown. The 6 were arrested in 2021 while testing weapons in the capital, Accra, to allegedly topple the government. The group, including a gunsmith, pleading not guilty during a trial that captured the attention of the nation. Defense lawyers said they would appeal against the ruling in the Supreme Court. 3 other people, including a senior police officer and 2 military officers, were acquitted. There were a heavy security development outside the High Court in Accra during the sentencing yesterday. The court found the 6 guilty of high treason and conspiracy to commit high treason. The men were arrested with locally manufactured guns, improvised explosive devices, and AK-47 rifles, according to court documents. State prosecutors said the group had planned to organize protests, ostensibly to topple President Nana Akufo-Addo's government ahead of 2020 general election. The court said it found the evidence against the men, including intercepted communications and testimonies, compelling. Now we have a quick recap of the top stars. Binyam Girmay wins Surf Coast Classic. Impressive participation in development initiatives. More than 70 dead in Mali gold mine collapse. Ghana sentenced 6 to death for coup attempt. That wraps up our news broadcast for this evening. Thank you for watching. Have a good night.